Ghassulian refers to a culture and an archaeological stage dating to the Middle Chalcolithic period in the southern Levant. Its type site, Teleilat Ghassul, is located in the Jordan Valley near the Dead Sea in modern Jordan and was excavated in the 1930s. The Ghassulian stage was characterized by small hamlet settlements of mixed farming peoples, and migrated southwards from today's Syria into today's Jordan, Israel and Palestine. Houses were trapezoid-shaped and built mud brick covered with remarkable polychrome wall paintings. The pottery was highly elaborate, including footed bowls and horn-shaped drinking goblets, indicating the cultivation of wine. Several samples display the use of sculptural decoration or of a reserved slip. The Ghassulians were a Chalcolithic culture as they also smelted copper. Funerary customs show evidence that they buried the dead in stone dolmens. Ghassulian culture has been identified at numerous other places in what is today southern Israel, especially in the region of Beersheba. The Ghassulian culture correlates closely with the Amration of Egypt and may have had trading affinities with early Minoan culture in Crete. Definition: Ghassulian, a name applied to a Chalcolithic culture of the southern Levant, is derived from the eponymic site of Teleilat Ghassul, northeast of the Dead Sea in the Great Rift Valley. The name has been used as a synonym for Chalcolithic in general and sometimes for late phases, associated with late strata at that site and other sites considered to be contemporary. More recently it has come to be associated with a regional cultural phenomenon in what is today central and southern Israel, the Palestinian territories in the West Bank, and the central area of western Jordan, all either well-watered or semi-arid zones. Other phases of the Chalcolithic, associated with different regions of the Levant, are Cataphon, Antimnian and Golanian. The use of the name varies from scholar to scholar. Dates and transition phases. The Ghassulian, if used as a synonym for the entire Chalcolithic period and not, as more appropriately, just to the late Chalcolithic, followed a late Neolithic period and was succeeded by an early Bronze Age period. Little is understood of the transition from the latest Chalcolithic to the earliest Ebe, but there was apparently some transition of ceramic, flint knapping and metallurgical traditions, especially in the southern regions of the southern Levant. The dates for Ghassulian are dependent upon 14c determinations, which suggest that the typical later Ghassulian began sometime around the mid-5th millennium and ended California. 3800 BC. The transition from late Ghassulian to Ebe seems to have been California. 3800–3500 BC. Bibliography. Burke, S.J. The Pre-Ghassulian Sequence at Teleilat Ghassul. Sydney University Excavations 1975–1995. pp. 395–417 in HGK. Gebel, Z. Kafafi and Geo. Rolofson, eds. The Prehistory of Jordan, 2, Perspectives from 1997. Berlin, Ex Oriente. Burke, S. Soppy, U. Meadows, J. Q. and Gibbons, S. The End of the Chalcolithic Period in the South Jordan Valley. New 14c determinations from Teleilat Ghassul, Jordan. Radiocarbon 46/1, 315–323. Epstein, C. The Chalcolithic Culture of the Golan, Jerusalem, the Israel Antiquities Authority. Gilead, I. The Chalcolithic Period in the Levant. Journal of World Prehistory 2–397–443. 1994. The History of the Chalcolithic Settlement in the Nafhul Beersheba Area. The Radiocarbon Aspect. Bulletin of the American Schools of Oriental Research 296–1–14. 2011. Chapter 2, Chalcolithic Culture or History, Ghassulian and Other Entities in the Southern Levant, pp. 12–24 in J. L. Lovell and Y. M. Rowan, Culture, Chronology and the Chalcolithic, Theory and Transition. Oxford and Oakville, Oxbow Books. Joff A. H. and Ghassul, J. P. Redefining Chronology and Terminology for the Chalcolithic of the Southern Levant. Current Anthropology 36 to 507-518. Klimscher, F. Radiocarbon dates from prehistoric Kakaba and other related sites from the Chalcolithic period. pp. 363 to 419 in eds. Kallel, Prehistoric Akaba I. Verlag Leidorf GmbH, Raden, Westphalia, German Democratic Republic. Levy, T.E. The Chalcolithic Period. Biblical Archaeologist 49 to 82-108. Lovell, J.L. The Late Neolithic and Chalcolithic Periods in the Southern Levant. New data from the site of Teleilat Ghassul, Jordan. Oxford, British Archaeological Reports. Hitti, Philip Curry, History of Syria including Lebanon and Palestine. Gorges Press LLC, ISBN 978-1-59333-119-1, ISBN 1-59333-119-3.